Hi, I'm Garnet Bruce. I'm the stage director for Turandot. There's a strong visual component that is equally as engaging as the music is to our ear. And it's my job as the stage director to make sure we still tell a story. The scenery has been with us 20 years, and we still look at it with a fresh eye. And I think that also marks a great artistic statement. Act 1, we're outside the walls of Peking, legendary Peking, and the blood-red walls of the evening at sunset. And the mob, one bloodthirsty mob waiting for yet another victim of the princess's cruel riddles. And David finds sort of a place of vibration between blue and green and red, sort of these primary colors, and using them and balancing them, taking the light on and off of them, and coupled with the crowds and sort of slightly fantastical costumes to really set us in this mythical place for truth and goodness to surface in the characters of Liu and Timur, and Kalaf, the unknown prince from Tatar, not from this region, learning about this mystical world that is ancient China, a world we still don't know a whole lot about. The second act is in two scenes. One is the pavilion of Ping, Pang, and Pong, where David is playing with perspective. And Chinese perspective painting and Italian art perspective painting seem to collide right there with the characters of Ping, Pang, and Pong, the ministers who are serving Turandot, bemoaning the fact of a bloodthirsty society and wishing it would all be over, but yet not doing anything to change it. And they're stuck in this rut. They're the sort of the consummate bureaucrats. We then go into the riddle scene, and we're outside the walls at the Forbidden City with a very jarring ramp, and you can almost hear the chords of Turandot's riddles. Bum, 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 as somebody took a big magic marker on a piece of paper, and suddenly it's there in 3D. And we have populated it within an inch of its life because they're forces that Puccini asks for to make demands of the greatest theaters. And so it's wall-to-wall singing, and there's even brass behind the stage. We have an 80-person chorus and 55 extras and 40 children, and then the 6 principals. It's marshalling an effort of a huge amount of teamwork. The third act is in the garden, and we have what we call the breathing cues. We have a chance for the scenery to sort of ebb and flow as if you were looking at leaves and light through the leaves with a gentle breeze going through them. And so they breathe back and forth. And it's a subtle effect, but it keeps movement and motion. And that tends to make us calm. And then the visual transformation does happen. Turandot melts, the Ice Princess discovers what love is, and she embraces the idea that I know his name is love. And from the center core of the emperor all the way through, it's like, you know, the dam has broken and the blood is released, and suddenly joy fills the theater. I love this show, and I feel really, really honored to be the one responsible for bringing it to San Francisco this year.